Hey everybody, it's Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I'm picking right up where I left off on 2D6 Dungeon by Toby Lancaster. When I last left, I had explored 2 rooms. I had taken some damage. I'm down to 17 health points. I managed to defeat an apothecary and a dark cleric, and I found my way into a new room, and I did not roll to see what this room is, so that's where we're going to start today. Before I get going, let me tell you something. I love this game, and one of the things I love about this game is that I typically try to keep these sessions under 30 minutes. And that's what's so fun about it. You can come and play this game for 30 minutes real quick, probably get into a combat a couple times, and go away and come back right where you left off. It's just for someone like me who rarely gets to play. I'm usually the GM in the games I run. So it's kind of nice to play the adventurer, and I don't have to do these 2-hour, 3-hour sprawls. I can just sort of come and go as I need. All right, I'm going to turn to page 44, and we're going to see what this 4x2 room is. Last time I forgot. I meant to be rolling a green for the X and a red for the Y. Apologies, I'll try to remember that in the future. This is a 2-4, which is a washroom, okay? Room number 3 is a washroom. So far, I've found a treatment room and a chapel, so not so dungeony. Metal basins line 2 walls. One is full of soapy water. There are 2 rags on the side. So I've got some rags that I can take. And it says 2 walls, metal basins. All right, so I'll put a metal basin over here, and I'll put one right here. All right, it says roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, a random patrol comes by, and if you survive, roll on tat 1. All right, let's see first off if it comes. 1 to 3. A 6, so there is nothing here. No encounter. And for the washroom, it says that these are archways, so they are open and there is no obstruction, so that is good. And this is not a unique, oh it is, washroom is unique, so only one of these per level, thankfully. Was the chapel unique? The chapel was unique as well, so far I've hit all unique rooms. Let's go north. We'll roll to see how big it is. It's a 3-2. Now this is called a small, or a 2-3. This is a small room. So it'll be 3 this way and 2 this way. And let's see, are there any exits? 3 is 1 exit, so to the north. All right, and this is a small room, number 4. And for small rooms, you roll on a different table. Let me look it up. Level 2 small room is page 47. All right, page 47, you roll 2d6 and add them together. That is a 6. A 6 is a Meduva sanctuary. Meduva sanctuary. It says there is a tall black altar here. In Tuneric. No, wrong one, sorry. There is a collection of bones lashed together in the form of Meduva here. A tray made of leg bones stands before it, into which you can make a correct offering. Check the guard card, gain 1 FP. FPs are, I can't remember what FPs are. It's fate point, not fate point. Faith point, let's see. Supposed to check her card. All right, here we go. Meduva. I will put Meduva's card up on the screen. Her favored items for donating things are bone, ash, leather, teeth, emeralds, and wishbone. I don't think I have any of that, but I do. Yeah, I do. I had some leather cords, which I scratched out, which means I must have already donated them. Yes, I did. I do remember that. So a wishbone, teeth, fangs, leather, ash, or bone. I didn't collect any bone or anything, so I cannot make a donation. But I don't have to, because it just says, a tray is where you can make a correct offering. Check the God card, gain 1 FP. So just so you know, the FP, offering, so favor point. So I gain +1 favor point to that God. Okay, so to Meduva. All right, that'll work. Now, the door here, let's see. The door is of type, oh, you know what? On a small room, 47. Meduva, it is unique. And if I remember correctly, on the small rooms, they are not doors. They are just, they're just archways. Let me double check that. For a small room, anything 2, 3, 3, 2 or small, the room is considered a small room. In this situation, when we roll in the red room, these transition spaces may feature all exits are archways. Okay, correct. So I don't have to worry about a door here. So let's go through that door and see what is there. Ooh, a big room, 6, 5. All right, 6 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, how many exits? 4 is 2 exits. All right, I'm going to put 1 to the side here, and I'm going to put 1 up here. And this is not a large room. Large room is 32 or larger. This is just a 30. So let's go to page 44 for the level 2 rooms. See what this is. 5, 3. This is room number 5. And I rolled a 5, 3. 5, 3 is a dark cell. That's a big room for a cell. But, okay. 5, 3. A stone cell has been built into this dark space. Someone inside is screaming. You can leave or roll on L2R. If you fight and win, you find a prisoner in the cell. Roll on ENP2. I'm not going to leave. There's a prisoner. I want to free them. This is a random room, and it is not unique. The exits are random. Excuse me. Okay. So you can leave a roll on L2R. Let's see what L2R is. That's level 2 something, I'm sure. L2R is level 2 religious enemy, page 39. All right, page 39, level 2 religious. It is just a D6. I rolled a 1, which is a cultist. Cultist. All right, now the room said, by the way, the room said, if you fight and win, there is a prisoner, and you will roll on ENP2. All right, so let's find the cultist card. I believe that's a level 1. Cultist. All right, we will fight the cultist. All right, I'll put the card up on the screen. The cultist has 5 health. Not too bad. And 6 XP and 1 shift. And he interrupts on secondary 4. So I'll put a red 4 here to remind myself that he blocks on that. All right, let me go ahead and see what I roll. And I have 2 shift. We're on turn number 1. I rolled a 4-1. I will use a shift to turn this into a 4-2. He does not block, and it is a D6 minus 1. If I roll a 6, he's dead. I rolled a 1. 1 minus 1 is no damage. All right. His turn is a 3-6. He hits on a 5-4. He cannot convert that with 1 shift. So he is done. We move to turn number 2. It is my turn. I rolled a 1-5. With 2 shift, I cannot convert that to anything. I could knock that down to a 3, but I won't be able to knock that up to a 2. So I miss. He swings at me. He rolls a 2-2, which again, with 1 shift, he cannot do anything. We are now up to turn number 3. I rolled a 4, 6. With 2 shift, I cannot make that into a 2. So I miss. Man, we are not doing great here. He rolls a 2, 3, again with 1 shift. Can't do anything with that. He needs a 5, 4. And now we're up to turn number 4, and we all get a bonus shift. 6, 4. Ugh. Okay, with 3 shift, I can knock that down to a 2 with 2, but I can't knock that down to a 4 with the remaining, so I miss. He swings with a 1, 3, again with 2 shift. He can't turn that into a 5, 4. We are up to turn number 5, 2 shifts. Somebody's going to hit hard. There we go. With a 1, 4 and 4 shifts, I can turn this to a 2 and this to a 3. He blocks on 4s, so he will take the full D6 plus 1. I rolled a 4. 4 plus 1 is 5 damage, and the cultist dies. Now, his treasure is RPT1, which is Religious Pouch 1, page 25. The Religious Pouch 1, roll 2d6. That is a 2. Inside is a dried out eyeball. I have a dried out eyeball. Sure, why not? And I get plus 6 XP. And it also said that if I beat him, I get to roll an ENP2. Encounter Prisoner Table 2, page 34. Encounter Table 2, right here. All right, roll 2d6. That is an 8. The prisoner has a deep gash. If you have some Malacco leaves, you can save them. Otherwise, they lapse into a coma and die. Well, unfortunately for me, I turned my Malacco leaves into a healing salve, which I used in episode 6, I think, to get up to 20 health. So it looks like my prisoner dies, and I am up to 256 XP, and that the cultist died, unfortunately. Or no, the prisoner died. Okay, there is one exit. It is random. Let's see what type of exit it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a portcullis. Come on. All these portcullises around here. And this one is 2. There's 2 of them. Portcullises aren't necessarily locked. There is a switch on the other side which you have to pull, which looks like it's going to have to be in this hallway. I'm going to connect these like this. And since I can't open them, no biggie, I'll just put a switch here and a switch there. So I'm going to have to go all the way back to this particular door right here, archway, and come in from this direction. All right, so let's see what this does. It is a 5, 5. Okay, 5 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So how many exits? 4 is 2 exits. So I'll put 1 here, and I'll put, well, if 1 goes here, it's going to hit the wall. So I'll just say that there is just the 1 exit now. If it hits the wall, there's no point in, I mean, I could draw it in, I guess, but it's a dead end. All right, so there is a room here, 5, 5. It is not a large room. We go to room, page 44 to see what it is. This is going to be room number 6. Room number 6 is 1, 1. An empty space. There is nothing in this space. It is archways. The room is bare and seems to have been cleared out. All right, empty. Archways and not unique. All right, so I can go through that door. Let's do it. 2, 3 is a small room. So let's go 2 this way and 3 this way. How many exits? 4 is 2. So what I can do is I could put 1 here and 1 here. And since it's a small room, I know those are archways, but I still have to roll to see what's in this room. So the small room table is page 47. Let's see what this is. You roll these and double and add them. That is a 6. Another Meduva Sanctuary. I have to re-roll because I've already hit that one. And it says unique, so it is a 5, which is an Intuneric altar. This is room number 7. Intuneric altar. Let me read this to you. There's a tall black altar. All right, here we go. Now I'm getting the black altar. There is a tall black altar to Intuneric. It appears to be made of onyx. There is a cleft in the stone into which you can make an offering. If placed correctly, check the God card, gain 1 favor point. Oh, so I don't get this favor point because I didn't give anything. Okay, never mind. Let me look at Intuneric. Intuneric is ink, coal, black beetles, ebony, black feathers, or a garnet. Once again, I have nothing to make an offering, so I've got to keep going. On to room number 8. Let's go through the north one here. 4-1 is a small room. Man. Okay, so it's 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's a corridor. Excuse me. I was like, that's something wrong. It's a corridor. So the corridor goes like this. And it goes 4 this way. Yeah, 1. All right, so let's go through here. 4, 6. Now we're talking. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that's a big room. How many exits? 5 is 2 exits. So I'm going to put 1 at the top, and I'll put 1 here going that way. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna dead end this one because it can't go anywhere. There's nothing for it to reach, so I can at least color this in or shade it in to indicate it is solid wall. This one's also solid wall. I love the mapping. I love the mapping in this game. Oh, look, another one. Something about shading in stone. And all right, there we go. Okay, that is a room. So let's see what this is. This is on page 44, and this will be room number 8. And I roll a 4-2. 4-2 is a smoking chamber. Okay, smoking chamber. A number of chairs are scattered around this room. You see a figure. Okay. Roll on L2G. What is L2G? L2G is level 2 guard. Okay, page 39. Ooh. A level 2 guard. Okay, roll a D6. I rolled a 4, which is a mercenary. And room 44, what did it say about that? I rolled a 4-2. It says roll on L2G. After you spot a glass orb on the fireplace mantle, after you defeat them, if you defeat him, you spot a orb, roll on MIT 1 if you defeat him. All right, it's got wooden doors, and it is unique. Okay. Let's go fight a mercenary. I'm pretty sure he's level 1 because I remember fighting a mercenary. Well, maybe not. Oh, hold on. Maybe he's not. Maybe he is level 2. Oh, no, he is level 2. All right. Mercenary is 15 HP. Ooh. 15. He has 45 XP, a 1 shift. He interrupts on primary 2s. And primary 5s. Wow. Okay. So the biting slash is a primary 2. So I want to try to do hacks as much as possible. Okay, let's get going. I have about 7 minutes left on this scenario, so let's see if we can beat him by then. All right, he's got one shift. Let me roll. See what happens here. We are back to turn number 1. I rolled a 4-2, which is a hack, which is an exact match. So I roll a d6 minus 1. He blocks on primary 2s and 5s as a primary 4, so nothing there. And I get to add my shift. So a d6 minus 1, and I get to add 2. 2 minus 1 is 1, plus 2 is 3. So I knocked off 3 health. All right, I'm going to try to do this one quick. He swings, and he hits on a 4-6. Ooh, he can do a 4-5. Oh, he can turn it to a 4-5. A d6 minus 2, but I don't block on either one of these. So d6 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is 3 damage. I am down to 14 health. I swing. 1-6. With 2 shifts, I can't turn that into anything. I miss. This is turn number 2, by the way. He swings with a 6. A 6-6. Quick with her sword. The mercenary spins and pushes forward. Lose D3. All right, that's half. That's 2. I lose 2 health, so I'm down to 12. Okay, my turn. 5-3. Well, with 2 shift, and this is turn number 3, can I make that anything? I can make that a 4-2 with 2 shifts. So I make that a 4 and a 2. It's d6 minus 1. He does not block. 1 minus 1, no damage. All right. He swings. 4-5 he hits on a D. He does a d6 minus 2. They don't get the shift. They don't get that matching. 4 minus 2 is 2 more. I'm down to 10. Man, this guy is coming at me. For my action this turn, I am going to use my... No, I'm not. Potion of gain health. If I get down to 5, I'll use it. Okay, my turn. This is turn number 4, and we each get a bonus shift. Come on. He's got 1 shift, by the way. I rolled a 5-1. I can turn that to a hack, a 4-2. He doesn't block. And let's see. I don't get to add my shift value because I didn't roll an exact. So d6 minus 1. Come on, no damage. All right, he swings. 4-4. He can turn that into a 4-5. d6 minus 2. That's 4 damage. I am down to 6. So at this point, I am going to cancel my action and drink the potion of health. I gain 15, so I'm back up to my full 20. Actually, I go up to 21. It can take you above it. I'll double check that later, but I'm pretty sure it can. So that's my turn. That was turn number 4, which should have made 2 shift. Now we're to turn number... No, that was 1, plus 2 shift, excuse me. Now we're to turn number 5, which is the plus 2 shift, excuse me. All right, so he gets to attack. A 1-6. With 3 shift, he can turn this into a 1-3, which is a savage blow, d6. 5. I'm down to 16. Okay, my turn. And this is turn number 6, and we both get now plus 3 shift for the remaining combat. All right, 4-3. I will convert this to a 4-2, mainly because he blocks... Well, he does minus 2 damage. No, I don't want that. I just would rather him do minus 1 damage. It's 6 of one, half does the other, because the plus 1 minus 2 turns that into a d6 minus 1. So it's going to be d6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. I do 5 damage to him. So that'd be 6 plus 1 is 7, minus 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He attacks. 4-5 is a sword swipe, d6 minus 2. 4 damage, I'm down to 12. This is getting ugly. All right, my turn. 1-1, that is a full-on miss. Actually, no, I don't believe I deal with the 1-1s. Maybe I do. Let me double check. I don't think if I roll a 1-1, it's only on them. I could be wrong. Let's see, combats. Roll of 1-1. Where do you sit? Shift points. I don't see anywhere where it says a 1-1 is a miss. Oh, hold on, miss that. When a creature rolls a double 1, what about me? If you roll a double 1, you always miss. Okay, so I missed. All right, his turn. 3/6. He can turn that into a sword swipe, which is d6 minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. My turn. A 5/1. I can make that a 4/2. Actually, I can make that a 5/1. 5/1. 3 and 2 is 5. Yes, so I can do a d6 plus 1, and he depends on 3, so it's minus 2. So it's d6 minus 2. d6 minus 1. d6 plus 1 minus 2 is a d6 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 point. All right, I do 1 point of damage. All right, got to hurry this up. I'm running out of time. 4/5, he does a d6 minus 2. I took the wrong dice from him. d6 minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Come on, can I do 6 points of damage? I rolled a 1/2. I can convert that to a 4/2 easily. d6 minus 1. And, no, I want to make it 2/3. I'll make it a 2/3. d6 plus 1. 7 minus 2 is 5. He's got 1 health left. He rolls a 2/4, which he can convert to a savage blow, d6. 2, I'm down to 10. I need 1 point of damage on him. 2/4, there we go. I can make that a 2/3, which is d6 plus 1. He blocks, so it's a d6 minus 1. Just don't roll a 1. 5 minus 1 is 4, and he dies. All right, I am out of time. I will roll on his treasure, and we'll see what happens in the next episode. This is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this quick game, a really quick game, of 2d6 Dungeon. I'll be back in the next episode. We'll see what happened here, and we'll see what I can do about my really low health. All right, until then, everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.